joining me to have fun, Hawaiian Brian, the podcasting lion, the king of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network, Mr. Co-host to you. He has fun because he bops time after time. The great Brian Last, everybody.
Aloha, Jim. A pleasure to be here once again for an exciting day of fun and wrestling talk.
Are you going to show your true colors today?
What, did you have a Cyndi Lauper marathon last night? What is this?
Yeah. Well, no, it was fitting with the flow, but apparently not with you. But you know what they say, money changes everything.
How many more songs do you know? Keep going.
Brunch. No, see now.
Oh, you only know the hits. That's what you're saying. None of the deep cuts.
You've ruined it for me.
None of the deep
You've ruined it for me. You just do the rest of the bit on your own. I'll just be over here. I have seen Cyndi Lauper live in concert performance.
Was it all through the night?
And it was. It was a fine concert that took place after dark. And this was, oh God, I can't remember what year it may have been because I've had so many years now in my life.
What color was her hair?
Oh, God damn it. I don't remember at this point.
How do you not remember something like that? She's so unusual.
Cyndi Lauper's hair when I saw her 20 fucking years ago. But the point is, I'm telling you something else I remembered that distracted me. But see, now you're putting on the full court press, the interrogation. We're trying to remain silly here. I'm trying to get this story out. You're just blowing me, blowing me.
That's exactly what I'm doing. With this serious story you have about Cyndi Lauper and her mystery hair. It was a serious accident. She had broken, if I'm not mistaken, her ankle or whatever the case, something in her leg. I'm pretty sure it was a broken ankle. Was it Moolah?
No, it wasn't Moolah. Try to get even. And Cyndi knew to look for a double cross. So she had trained with Gerald Briscoe anyway. But the point is, she was performing anyway, but she had to come out on the crutch. And she was hobbling somewhat. Maybe she was a cane, whatever. But they played the violin part from Young Frankenstein when she came hobbling out with the one leg. And Stacy loves that tune, and that was played at our wedding. So that was a more memorable occurrence than the color of her hair.
No, it's very memorable. What year was it?
I don't remember the year.
Because it was a memorable concert.
Well, again, it wasn't memorable because of the year. It was memorable because of the event.
Did she sing The Goonies Are Good Enough? That's my favorite song.
I don't remember The Goonies. I think because, well, they weren't good enough to make the set list that night. She needs special effects for that and Goonies.
Well, I'm sure she could book Corey Feldman. He's always looking for
But she wasn't able to bop around for Girls Just Want to Have Fun, one-legged as much as, but she made up for it with flinging her hair, whatever color it may have been, of the rainbow around and everything.
You know the girls in the video, like after they do the stuff with her and her family in the house, they have like her and just like a bunch of friends, like, moving their heads around to the music and shit.
Yes.
Those were the secretaries. A bunch of them were the secretaries from Epic Records.
Did they get royalties then from the record company or the producers or the artist or anybody?
Man, the artists were lucky to get royalties. They didn't get no royalties.
They didn't get no stinking royalties.
Royalties?
Well, you had Captain Lou Albano. You had real life record company secretaries. She was just a wide range of, if only people could be brought together in today's society like Cyndi Lauper brought them together from all spectrums and shapes of the rainbow.
As far as a gimmick, did you think that it was better when she was working the gimmick as like, she was so ditzy, like, I don't know, and then like all of a sudden she kind of had that voice, but it was like she was an intellectual all of a sudden.
Yes, well, they should have done, really, think about this. How much money could they have made with a reality series? Send Cyndi Lauper to fucking finishing school. And she starts out like she's ready for the goddamn cast of Jersey Shore, and then she comes out like goddamn Dame Edith Evans or something.
That's a Queen's accent. Well, you got to know these things. That's a Queen's accent.
A queen or a dame or a princess or whatever the
Queens County. Queens County, New York.
Queens
County. That's right.
Queens Count in this thing. Queens Count, Kings Count.
All right. Should I get back to the racing sounds? What do we? Hold on.
Well, no.